bounce when she walk, then bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap.
Back again with another one. So yeah, I'm recording like 2 videos, and I realized I still have time on my hands. So instead of just after this, I'm just gonna have to clean my room because it's a bit dirty. But then yeah, man, my favorite student. What can I say? So wait, my battery is low, bro, but we'll make do. We'll make do. So I saw this video on TikTok, man, where they were talking about Mr. Beast and all of that, and they were talking about the fact that people are trying to cancel him for basically trying to monetize African people or something like that, or something along those lines. And I just want to see what people are talking about, because genuinely speaking, if someone is willing to build 100 wells in Africa, especially in the countries in Africa that needed those wells, then hey man, people should just shut up, man. Like, if I would understand if it was actually African people that come from those countries that are like, hey bro, we're not comfortable with you putting us like that out there, then I would understand. But if no one from those countries or no one that's in those videos is feeling uncomfortable with it, then shut up, man. Hey. Let's go into it.
Of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video.
Subscribers. We're up to 9 million views in 2 days. Insane.
You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video. Combined, these 100 wells are gonna give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink.
500,000. And there's people on Twitter or wherever they are saying that he should get cancelled for providing 500,000 wells. Providing for 500,000 people in Africa. I mean, I feel like also there's this notion that African people are so poor that they illiterate or something. I think it builds onto it, bro, because there has to be a point in time where you realize and go, African people can speak for themselves. Let me shut up. Do you hear what I'm saying? We don't need people to speak for us. I mean, I haven't seen those tweets, or I haven't seen who's trying to cancel him. But if you do not have the powers to build 100 wells yourself, then shut up, man. Man.
They're building some more wells on this side of Kenya. We flew south to the school system of Nairiri. And let's just say, they were really happy to see us. How's it going? It's not expecting this. Thank you for the welcome. Not sure how to react. I appreciate it.
By the way, I just want to point this out as well before we continue with the video. There's no... So far in the video, I know it has been less than a minute, I haven't seen anything that shows poverty, if I were to put it like that. Like, I haven't seen anything that shows like the cliche of what people think Africa is about, like the giraffes, the animals, and all of that. Yet I haven't seen it. So he's trying his hardest to depict the good side while doing good. Do you get what I'm saying?
Everybody. This village threw a welcome ceremony upon our arrival, and village got really into it. It's the most awkward person I've ever met, and that's a lot
like
coming from me. And after being shown around the school,
so
yes, how's it going? Are you having a good day? It's nice meeting you. One of the teachers showed me where the students currently get their water, which is from this river. That's extremely unsafe to drink. This is where your students used to get water from?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah. You know, students complaining of diarrhea.
Man, I know of somewhere in SA as well. And South Africa is like a very developed country in comparison with other countries. Like, I don't know them like that. Like, I'm not into deep with like understanding how countries are when it comes to the economies of them. But I know that where we are as South Africa is a very good place in comparison to other African countries, like most of them. Do you get? I know some countries are actually better than ours, but I know some places in SA where they're struggling with the same thing, bro. You get? And it's weird, bro, because the politicians there are eating money, bro. I'm not- Actually, but generally speaking, everybody knows it, that, like, man, we would be far if we didn't have the politicians that we had.
infections like typhoid, because this is the water we've been using. So we try to treat, but you see, look at it, you know. But at the end of the day, life has to move on. You have to get some water anyway.
This situation is obviously extremely sad. These children's lives are being limited and sometimes cut
Hey,
short
man,
from being
I hope they don't actually drink that. They get for the video, all right. I don't know how to put it, but I hope it's not for show. Like, I hope it's actually real. Okay, I don't hope it's actually real, but like, yeah, they just didn't show.
drink unsafe water. But at least for this village, we're gonna put an end to it right now. I don't think this John's gonna fit. I would think that. Let's see if we can find some water. It's raining! It's beautiful! After the water comes out of the ground, it's fed into enormous barrels like this one. And once they're built into the water towers, all of the neighboring villages will not only have clean drinking water, but a pressurized water source as well. Which, in short, means no more doing laundry and unsafe water. And boom! On a scale of 1 to Nolan's mom.
Talk about unsafe water. I don't think he understands to what level some of these waters are unsafe, bro. Yeah, because some of these waters, man, they got snakes there, they got insects there, they got crocodiles there. I remember there was one time we went to visit in Natal, and someone said that you should go. They go take water there, but they make sure that they go on a specific time where the crocodile or I don't remember properly. It's either the snake or the crocodile is not there. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, you can't. What? I was still a kid, so I couldn't fathom it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't understand what they were talking about. But then, yeah. But yeah, bro, like, it was insane.
How heavy is it? Nolan's mom times 2. Oh, God. Dude, I'll push you off of this. All right, here we go. Under control. We built 20 more wells in Kenya, and after we were done, Bro has another well in here. Don't worry, I have more water in my other shoe. And just so you know how we built these first 29 wells, we used this giant drill to dig hundreds of feet into the ground, past the polluted sources and into an enormous aquifer of pure drinkable water. After that, we spent time installing pipes so that people all around Africa can access water from spigots like this one in Nairobi. Let's see how it tastes. Like water. It took me about a minute to fill this 5-gallon drum. How much water can this provide a day? 3,600 gallons a day. Not only will this well cover the 400 kids at this school, but literally the entire neighborhood and village around this school can use this well.
We say thank you for the water.
Oh, no problem. This thing can basically pump non-stop for 30 years. You would think that
They told us to say that. I almost said some wild African joke, bro. I don't know, yeah, it probably wouldn't land properly.
having an effect of this magnitude would require the
Nah, but I'm
resources
asking, bro. You know, like, sometimes there's this thing, man, where if, like, something like this is happening, there's this one person that they push to go speak because they know that out of everyone else, she or he has the most, or they have the most amount of confidence and proper pronunciation of words. Like, probably like the top student in English say, "Hey, go habukuluma, habukuluma skisi." I remember even in my school, bro. Even in my school, I don't know what was happening, but they were doing something, And all of a sudden, man, I'm seeing it on YouTube or something, and then I'm like, hi, bro, when did this happen? Why didn't they call us? Like hi, man, they call only people that can speak English there and look presentable. How could I call any Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro? But yeah.
Funding of a large government. But that's not true. Solving this problem is possible, and something humanity should all be putting effort in to fix.
What's the secret of success?
To be honest, just find something you love doing and do it for a long period, and eventually you'll succeed. So I'm gonna bring it super close. See us? Is that cool? If you look up, it's recording. Alright, well, I'm gonna get close. Alright. Yeah, you can see yourself. We were also able to install a well for this village, and these 12 other villages. And while we were finishing these wells, we were also able to update one of their schools with brand new computers. How are they liking it?
They really like them.
Glad to see it turned out well. And we also updated computers. How are they liking it?
Men's was like, hey, I don't want to be in this, but I'll wait. Oh, he wanted to be in that, but he didn't know how to present himself there. Yeah, what's this? An orange tie is wild, bro. Never seen an orange tie, bro. But I think a lot of dark kids have this trait of just wearing a colorful piece of clothing that they're not supposed to wear, you know. And it's like, yo, bro, what's going on there? But yeah.
They really like them.
Glad to see it turned out well. And we also updated the classrooms with new furniture, installed shelves and filled them with new books, donated a soccer ball for every student, and even put...
By the way, Mr. Beast can afford this. You get what I'm saying? You can afford going somewhere, changing their lives, and just adding a little bit of salt in it. Like, this just adds something extra. Which personally, every time I see his videos, I'm like, there's no way this guy is doing this. But now, I'm starting to realize that he probably is doing all of that, bro. Like, man's bought people cars, bro. Like, a lot. Why did people not complain when he was buying people cars? Or when he got people to sit in like an area, and whoever leaves first, whoever lives last, gets like $1 million. Because that's something you can complain about. But like, hey, yo, bro, why are you making people live like criminals, bro? What's going on there? Yeah, I think people are just like being woke.
Do you guys like the projector?
Nobody likes that.
But today everything is clean. We truly appreciate it.
No problem. It's the least we can do. But then when we flew out to the site of the 45th well, we realized this community had it even harder. Every time they need to get water, they need to take a treacherous mile-long hike through the jungle. And that mile-long hike also happens to be on a giant mountain.
I wake up very early, about 4 o'clock, so that I can fetch water for the school.
We are not safe fetching water here. That place is very slippery. Chances of getting an injury is very high.
So while we worked on their well,
I'm sure not so many people go to Africa once a day. But also, I think it's one of those ones, man. It's one of those ones. I've heard of stories like this, even in my country, whereby after what's this, man? They travel like long distances so that they can be able to get water, come back, take a shower, and then go to school. Which is a long day, man. Like, it really is a long day. Like, pardon the pun, but it is a long day, bro.
The community took me to see how they currently source their water. You guys would have to make this trip how many times a day? 2 times a day. Oh, wow. So a typical student would carry something like this?
Yes.
Oh, God. If 200 students did this every day, how hard could it be?
Could be very hard.
Oh boy. Dang, this is very steep. We're just walking down this mountain forever.
Every day.
It was actually surprising how difficult this hike was. And these people go through all of that just to get to this spigot. That's water is still unsafe to drink. This is where you guys get your water from normally?
Yes.
And filled with water, these jugs can weigh up to 40 pounds, which is insane for these children to be carrying up this mountain.
The ladies can carry 2 of those.
Oh, I totally can as well then. And as soon as these jugs were filled, it was time to head all the way back up.
Hurry up, let's go.
He's not even sweating or anything. I got it. And now, instead of spending hours a day for unsafe water, their new well is only 10 feet away from the school. So, they can just fill it up here now. I'm too tired. And so, we were on our way to the next village where we built our 46 well, but we ran into a little problem. We found out that this village is divided in half by this huge, dangerous river. It may not look like much now, but when the rainy season comes, the water comes up this high and literally swallows this bridge. And why this bridge is such a big deal?
Some government official was given money to create that. And I was like, I'm gonna create the best that I can with the money that I have. 10% of the money that I have. We all know, bro. We all know. As an African person, you know, some government official was given the money, enough money to build like a proper bridge. And they decided to build something like that. And that's really sad, man. Like, us as black people, as Africans, we get effed over by our own, man. Someone with the same skin color as yours. And they really focus on themselves and do not focus on the well-being of the whole entire village, bro. Like, some people might die from that. I remember even someone was saying that about Durban and saying that the floods, man, someone could have made proper, if the municipality was doing proper investment in the infrastructure and all of that, not so many people could have died. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you look at that, you look at it and you go, how, man? Like, how do you sleep at night, bro? Like how, bro? Like, don't you care? And it's that thing, man. You can't put someone who hasn't lived with the people from that specific area and make them a municipality or a person that would run the municipality.
Despite how dangerous this bridge is, it's their only option.
Anyway,
It's the village is over there, the hospital and schools are over there, so they're crossing this bridge multiple times a day. Despite how dangerous this bridge is, it's their only option.
This river, when it is swollen, it can sweep away people, students, or even animals. Send past me across the boundary, trying to cross this river.
This loss of life is insane and absolutely unacceptable. The moment we heard about this, we knew we had to help. So while we started work on a new bridge that would let them reach their well, we then traveled over 2,000 miles from Kenya to the country of Zimbabwe. We've been in Africa for over a week, and we still have a lot more wells to do. You kind of smell. I know it's weird to shout this morning. Wow. If you let me finish, I can put my arms down. Can I count on you two to finish these wells with me? Yes. First on the agenda was to check out a local hospital that was in dire need of clean water. Upon entering, we learned how big of an impact this clinic had on the village. How many kids do you guys give birth to a year here?
It's crazy how
600 births a year?
the more poor you are, or the more poor the background, the more kids you have.
I remember one of our
Which is
teachers
true,
back in the day, it was like,
50 kids.
it's crazy how
the kids
the
are
more
weak
poor
and
you
insane.
are, or the more poor the background
What do you
is,
mean
the more kids you have. Like,
if
which
you
is
go
true,
to a
but
place like
50 kids,
if you go to a public hospital,
50 kids
you
a
ask
week
for
is
the birth
insane.
rate of a public hospital
What do you mean
versus a private
they-
hospital, it's the difference
if you
is-
go to a
is
place
insane,
like
bro.
genuinely speaking, bro, if
The
you go
difference
to
is
a
insane.
public hospital and you ask for the
man,
birth
we need to do
rate
better,
of a
man.
public hospital
But
versus
the
a
more the
private
merrier,
hospital,
man. If you can afford all the kids,
the
man,
difference
just-
is insane.
just
The difference is
Spread.
insane, bro.
spread yourself, man.
Yeah,
Spread
man, you
your
need to do
wings.
better, man. But the more the merrier, man. If you can afford all the kids, man, just
It's short, bro.
spread,
Like, hey,
man.
yo,
Spread yourself,
when
man.
you get
Spread
it
your
time,
wings.
bro.
Wow. But unfortunately, though, just to get water. And then carry
It's
these
short,
heavy buckets all the way
Like,
back.
hey, yo,
However, the
when
good
you
news
get
is
it time,
we
bro.
paid for the construction of a pregnant mothers at this clinic have to walk over a mile just to get water, and then carry these heavy buckets all the way back. However, the good news is we paid for the construction of a new modern well for them. All that needed to be done now was to turn it on. Alright, Nolan, are you ready? I'm ready. Over. Let me get a dramatic zoom in. Nolan, I pressed the button. Is it working? It's going!
I feel like,
Do we want to go check it out?
Yes.
I don't
do it.
trust that.
How people are immediately just getting water right now.
I hope no one
Man, I
tries
feel
to
like
monetize
right
what Mr. Beast is
because
dead.
I don't trust
Like, it would
us.
be hard
I don't trust us as a
For someone
nation.
not to monetize.
As a
And just
continent.
go, hey,
I hope no one
that's it.
tries to monetize.
Nyayazi
What
phini
Mr. Beast
yokubhala
just did.
amadini ngizowavala la
Like it would be
madini
hard
anengilali.
for someone not to monetize.
And it can happen.
And
bro.
just
That's
go,
the sad
hey,
part.
as in, that's it.
In a country where people
Nyayazi phini yokuvala
Reach
amadini
enough
ngizowavala la
to afford
madini
like
anengilali.
drinking water,
And it can happen.
things like that
bro.
don't
That's
happen.
the sad
And
part.
that's what people
You need.
like.
In
lot
a
of
country
people go,
where people are
why
rich
is there
enough
so much crime in
to
black
afford
community?
like
And
genuine
it's like,
water,
bro, it's because
things like that don't happen.
of a
And
lack
that's
of,
what people like. A lot of
scarcity
people
creates
go,
opportunity.
why is there so much crime in that
Reason.
community? And it's like,
Towards
bro, it's because
being
of a lack of
in crime.
scarcity
So,
creates opportunity and
yeah, that's
reason-
another conversation going on today.
towards being in crime. So yeah, that's another conversation.
This is easily the coolest thing ever. Nolan here is a professional dancer. He will do it. How do I always end up dancing? What is he doing? Oh gosh. I won't make you watch this anymore. Besides ensuring access to clean water, a lot of the students at this village lack transportation. So we decided to give all of them new bicycles. I know it looks like a lot of kids, but we bought a lot of bikes. Full disclosure, I don't know how to ride a bike. Jimmy only knows how to give away bikes. Never learned how to ride much. Let's break in all the new bicycles. 3, 2, 1, go! Everyone's faster. Be careful, I don't know how to ride a bike. I don't want to hit anyone. You want to ride it?
I think Mr. Beast was one of those guys that's just
I'm
made
sure
it
even
and you
Mark
don't
knows
know
how to ride a bike.
What do you mean you don't know how to ride a bike?
Mm.
Maybe that's why I'm not rich.
I think my parents took that away from me.
Because
They gave me a
I'm
bike.
sure even Mark doesn't know how
I need to talk
to
to
ride a
them.
bike.
I need to talk to them.
I think my parents took that away from me and they gave me a bike. I need to talk to them.
Why is it nice?
Alright, go for a little bit. Okay. And after giving away the bikes, we continue building wells until we reach well number 69. This solar powered well is specially designed to aid the farmers in this village by providing more than enough water for all of their crops and livestock, even during the dry season, without any electricity.
Each panel is 200 watts. Then it's attached to a pump. That pump can pump 5,000 liters every hour. Basically, it's unlimited amount of water for this entire village. That's incredible.
And after we left Zimbabwe, we wanted to continue to give water to communities all across Africa. So we built more wells in Uganda, Somalia, and Cameroon. If you want to see more of what we did in Cameroon, there's a whole video about that coming soon on the Philanthropy channel. Spending time in these villages really made me reflect on the importance of building wells, how it brings water to farms to feed the hungry, how it provides clean conditions for hospitals, and most importantly, how it helps the children of this next generation live long, healthy lives and build the future for all of these communities.
A web and nutrition for clean drinking water. Water is life.
And with some help from the locals, we finally
Like, not to lie, man.
Like that accent, man. That sounds cool. bro.
What
You know what I'm saying?
Black Panther did for
Not the
that
old
kind of
one,
accent
That one
is
the
insane.
Kenya
That
one.
accent sounds
The
cool.
one that
Like that accent, man. It sounds
man,
cool.
It sounds cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not the older one. That one, the Kenya one. The one that. Hey, yo, man. It sounds cool,
finished a new
man.
bridge that this community can use for the next 100 years.
Lives have been saved. Families will come together. The worries will be gone.
The 100 wells we built in this video will change a lot of lives, but not enough. Which is why before you go, I want to urge you all to go to beastphilanthropy.org/wells or click the link in the description and donate money if possible. We're literally not profiting a dime off this video. 100% of the money we raise is going to go towards building more wells like you saw in this video all around the globe. I know it's weird that a YouTuber has to do all this stuff, but someone's got to do it, and if no one else is, we're going to do it. As you can tell, it really does change the lives of the communities where we
Bro,
build
the only
them. And
reason why I'm
finally,
making this video is so I can continue
Did
doing whatever I'm
anyone
doing.
hear that?
I'm
just
not
gonna
supposed to
mind
show people.
You
Half
literally
the
just
people
said
didn't
it, bro.
show-
Like, it's like,
Why?
bro, the only reason why
If
I'm
I'm
making
making
this
profit
video
so I
is so I
can
can
help more
continue
people.
doing whatever I'm doing.
I would understand if he was gaining from
You're not supposed to
If he
show
was gaining
people.
from it.
If you're helping people, you shouldn't show.
Actually, even if he
Why?
does gain from it,
If I'm making
Bro,
profits so that I can
people are
help
getting-
more people.
bro,
I would understand if
the
it
only
was
thing I would
gaining
not
from it.
accept
If
is,
it was gaining from it,
when somebody
actually,
goes to a
even if he
street
does
or-
gain
or-
from it,
or
who
a homeless
cares,
person
bro?
and gives
People
them
are
food
getting
and takes a video
bro,
of them.
You get the only thing I
accepting
would
the
not
food. You see,
accept
that
is
one
the,
is not
when somebody
okay.
goes
That
to a
one,
street
giving
or,
people food,
a
don't
homeless
show it,
person
man.
and
Just
gives
give
them
people
food and takes a
and
video
mind.
of them
Me personally,
accepting the food.
if I give
You
a
see,
homeless
that
person
one, that
food,
one
bro,
is
like tell me this is what I
not
actually
okay.
need.
That one,
If I
if you're
give
giving people food,
like
don't
if someone
show,
asks me
like,
for
just
food,
give people food.
I
and
hide
nice.
it.
Me personally,
Like,
if I give
not
a
because I'm
homeless
ashamed of
person
it,
food, bro,
I
like,
just
genuinely,
hide
this is
it.
what I actually
Because
need. If
I don't
give
want to
people-
be seen like that. I want
if
to
someone
keep my
asks me
street
for
rap,
food,
but also
I hide it.
because
And like
to me, it doesn't
it's
make
not because
sense.
I'm ashamed
You know
of
what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
I just hide
genuinely
it
doesn't make sense.
because
Like, I can't.
I don't want to be
I
seen
can't,
like that.
I can't
I want
place
to keep my
someone in a
street rap,
position like that.
but
personally.
also because
But then,
to me it doesn't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like,
it
I
doesn't-
don't
it genuinely doesn't
I don't
make
want
sense.
gratitude
Like, I can't.
for doing something.
I can't place
You
someone
get
in a
what I'm saying?
position like
Like,
that
if-
personally.
Even if
But then, hey,
life beats me out.
Hey, man, like
as long as
I
know
don't want
deep down in
gratitude
my
for
heart,
doing something
I tried
good.
my hardest.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
to be a
saying?
good
Like,
person as much as I
Even
can,
if
and
even
in
if
places
life
where I
beats
can.
me up in
You
the future, as long
So
as I know
mean,
that
that
deep down
one
in
that
my
one
heart,
is nuts.
I tried my
There's a lot of
hardest.
people that
you know
do
what
it
I'm
on
saying, to be a
TikTok.
good
There's a lot of people
person
that do it on Twitter,
as much as I can,
on
and in
Instagram.
places where I can be.
We are born to.
So I don't mean that one is nuts. There's a lot of people that do it on TikTok. There's a lot of people that do it on Twitter.
There's a
on
video
Instagram.
from a famous YouTuber in SA.
We are born
did
to
that. And you can tell, you see this one.
This is cloud
This
cloud
one.
chasing.
This one is for cloud, bro.
There's a
Like, this
video
one is for
from
clout. This
a
one,
famous YouTuber in
this one
SA.
looks weird. This
We
one is not,
did that.
It's not,
And you can
it's
tell,
not about-
you see this one, this one is for cloud. Like this one is for cloud. This one looks weird. This one is not. It's not. It's not fine.
Wow, 100.
See,
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
This is the type of content he does, man, on a regular basis.
Shout out to Mr. Peace, man. That was a nice video. He doesn't need a subscription for me.
African.
You see, $1 versus 100 million
It's
house.
not
This is the type of
it's not-
content he does, man, on a regular basis.
khulumeni.
Let's just shut up, man. We don't need people talking for us. It's
Yeah,
African.
no
Please,
You
don't speak for us. That's not
Khuleni
Nah.
bantu.
Ingaskhulumeli, why we khulumela?
But otherwise, man,
Ingasiphile futhi.
press that subscribe
Ingeno
button,
phapha.
like,
Ingeno phapha.
notification for it next time I drop.
Thuleni vale imlomo.
Told you, I'm gonna try and drop
Ingeno
it
phapha.
each and every day, until
But
we
otherwise,
get to
man,
a point where I'm
press
like,
that subscribe
now tired
button, like,
and see how
notification for
far
it next time
my
I
YouTube
drop.
channel is developed.
Told you, I'm gonna try and drop it
Yeah,
each and every day until we get to a point where I'm like, okay, now I'm tired, and see how far the YouTube channel is developed. Yabonga.
Things did not go well for a while. And it was hard to see. It's just nice to win one.